Hi, I'm Derek B., editor of the Peru Tribune, back with you today for another edition of Tomorrow's News, our daily video feature, in which we tell you a little bit about what to expect in the next day's newspaper. Today is Wednesday, May 14th, 2014, so I'll be telling you what you can find in the May 15th print edition of the Peru Tribune, or online tonight, online now even, at perutribune.com. On our lead story, Chad actually has a pair of stories, Chad Abshire, both from the Bunker Hill Town Council meeting last night. They first talked about a wastewater increase that was set to increase their rates by more than 50%. That is actually not going to happen. According to Town Council President Robert Cox, at least it's very unlikely. You can find out all the details about that. They're doing some loan refinancing in our paper. In the companion story, Cox and Clerk Treasurer Lisa Wilson got into a little bit of a sparring match about the Deputy Clerk Treasurer position. Cox would like to hire a new person for that position after Sarah Betzner left in March. She was their previous clerk treasurer before Wilson, who got them into some financial trouble. Wilson, however, would like for that individual to be hired as a utility clerk so that they can both learn their new positions a little bit slower. Some sparks flew there. It's really an interesting story, and hope that there is peace in the valley there soon. On our display story, also from Chad, he got to check in with Relay for Life. That event's coming up at the end of the month. They're still raising funds, still getting more teams. It's one of their biggest in years. Chad got to check in with some flamingos that are going between businesses to raise funds for one of the teams. Really interesting stuff. We're always glad to support Relay here at the Tribune, and look forward to going out there on the 30th. Also on A1, Eric Stoff had a report for us from Tuesday nights, it's Wednesday night now. Tuesday night's North Miami Community School Board meeting. Their classified employees, 33 of them, are going to get raises. We were not able to find out from the district how much it's going to cost, but it's really exciting stuff for the employees there. It's their first raise since 2008. The final two stories on our A1 actually are both from me. Don't get too used to that. First is Your Neighbor story of Richard Raymer, a Peru native who received the French Legion of Honor for his role in freeing Normandy during World War II. Really a fascinating guy to talk to. Spent 30 years in the military after falling in love with aviation as a Peruvian, and now represents the military every chance he can as a Universal City, Texas resident. Also a former chauffeur for Cole Porter's mother. Really a great guy and a great story. Finally, I had a preview of the Peru Zombie Walk. I should say the 4th annual Peru Zombie Walk for Celiac Disease Awareness, which is coming May 24th. I actually signed up for this event today. Really a great chance to have some fun and also support awareness and research to fight celiac disease, which is a disease that affects the gastrointestinal system and has some really nasty autoimmune implications. Finally, on the sports page, we have two stories from Nick Roby. First is a recap of the Mid-Indiana Conference track meet that happened at Indiana Wesleyan University on Tuesday. Maconaquah and North Miami both did very well there, Peru less well. And a story about the Peru girls tennis team, which wrapped up their conference crown by finishing the regular season undefeated in the MIC on Tuesday night in Greentown against Hamilton Heights. You can find all of those stories in tomorrow's print edition of the Peru Tribune and online now at perutribune.com. You can find links to them on our Facebook and Twitter pages, which are both Peru Tribune. And finally, you can find me and all of our reporters on Twitter. Until tomorrow, that's tomorrow's news. I'm Derek B. Have a great Thursday.